Good morning. So this morning in the news, everyone was talking about how the Democrats have really lost touch with reality and lost touch with the American people. And that's why Trump won. And someone asked me in the comment section yesterday, what is fascism? Fascism, the simplest definition, is when corporations become the government, or corporations control all the levers of power in a government. And once that is the case, it really doesn't matter what your constitution is. It doesn't matter what your laws are, because corporations are going to subvert them and do whatever they want. And this goes back to everybody blaming the Democrats for being out of touch with reality, out of touch with everyday American people. And the Democrats, and the Republicans too, it's both parties. The Democrats have been beholden to their corporate donors for a long time now. And it's always been like that to some extent, where you have corporate interests or big money interests donating to political parties. But at this point, it's gotten so bad that you can't say anything that would actually help the American people, because it would piss off the corporate interests. And Kamala Harris, the best thing she said was helping first-time home buyers with a $25,000 towards the down payment. That's the best policy proposal she put forward. And at the same time, there's a million other things she could have put forward that would have helped the American people, but it would have pissed off the corporate donors. Everybody knows the national minimum wage is $7.25 an hour. That's not feasible. That's not sustainable. And it immiserates large swaths of the American population. And for all intents and purposes, the minimum wage nationally should be at least, I'd say, 15 to 20 bucks an hour, somewhere in there. I'm going to say 20 because at this point, everything's bought online. And why should my money here in Massachusetts be worth more than someone down in Mississippi? So, national minimum wage of 20 bucks an hour. That's one very easy policy proposal that the Democrats could make, and they have not made it. And that's all because of corporate interests. So there's that element of fascism even within the Democratic Party. And where the Democrats fall short is because that fascist element is there, they're not authentic. And they can't relate to everyday Americans. Oh, Trump's a fascist too, make no mistake about it. He's 1,000 times more fascistic than the Democrats. The problem is the Democrats, that's where the good cop, you might say, it's like a friendly face, but at the end of the day, the Democratic Party has to change. Because we don't have a progressive party here in the United States. Another policy proposal regarding wages would be, if you're going to require a bachelor's degree for a job, that job should pay, 1.5, 2.2 times. Or be 2x what the minimum wage is. So if the minimum wage is 20 bucks an hour, a bachelor's degree would bring in 40 bucks an hour. And then a master's degree would bring in 60. It's policy proposals like that that people would vote for, because that would actually help them. And the Democratic Party's lost touch with the American people because of that being beholden to corporate interests. Do I think the Democrats are going to get their act together in 4 years? No. And it's like that. It's this corporate perversion of things is prevalent all over the world. So I was thinking about leaving the U.S. yesterday. I'm like, It's like this everywhere. Corporations have got their slimy fingers in everything everywhere these days. Some places it's better because the governments have been able to resist it to a larger extent, but we're in trouble. Humanity's in trouble. And first thing we got to do is stop corporate interests from influencing the Democratic Party, because we need a platform to resist Trump. And I don't think the Democratic Party is going to cut it in its current form. Yeah. Hope everyone has a good day.